Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody, how you guys doing? I'm back. I'm back. And you know, this thing's kind of slow. We're trying to cook some setups, and you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Anyways, let's jump right into this. So, quick recap. I took a couple of L's. I won't lie to you. I took an L on that GBP JPY setup. Oh my gosh. What's going on? What's going on? I need a new laptop, man. This is getting out of hand. Anyways, let's just wait for this to respond. Oh my gosh. Bro. Oh my word. I don't even understand what I did wrong. I'm just trying to trade, man. I'm just trying to trade, man. Anyways, so yeah, I took some L's on that setup. Let me use this. We in some gold shorts. We'll get right into that real quick. Just want to show you guys. I took some L's on that setup, and I also took an L today on. You see, so here's the GBP setup I was talking about. I took an L on that with the L on gold yesterday, previous video. Today, this is today's setup. We kind of rushed it. We were a bit too early. Then I had the idea, but then I was like, you know what? Let me first quickly analyze properly before I rush into any more sells. So yeah, that's why you see that little $1. So yeah, let me just explain to you guys everything. So quick rundown. Let's run down through all my pairs, We'll get to gold real quick. Let's just run through all my pairs. So today we've seen that the 4 hour on the Nasdaq is currently still bearish. I was looking for some buys. I was looking for some buys on the Nasdaq. Why was I looking for buys? Well, primarily because I saw this pullback, market swept this, and then we took these highs out. So when I look at the structure overall, I'm thinking, you know what? We most likely only in a bullish phase. This is a buy scenario. So I'm gonna look for some buys. I saw this 4 hour fair value gap. However, markets aren't um signaling some buys yet. I saw it tapped into that, but it hasn't closed above my blue line. I don't want to use the 5 minute entry because I've been trying to use the 5 minute a lot lately, and it's just been uh it's been giving me too much of an early entry. So yeah, you can see we closed above, but I didn't get a liquidity grab. So I would have needed this to either grab liquidity or I'm not trading. However, markets didn't, and then it continued to go high, breaking these highs. So I know that usually if I get a change in the state of delivery, markets should come back into that change in the state of delivery for me to then take a long position from there, stops below that high, like so, and then we can go and target some buys. However, I'm not happy with this setup yet. I just want more. I don't know. I feel like if if if, if NFP is I was about to say FCMO. NFP is also going to be released today. I know it's a Thursday, but it's gonna be released today for some reason. So I'm seeing this, but I'm like, you know what? No, let me not use the lower time frame. And then Euro AUD, we are still currently waiting. Um, I did a market analysis and I noticed something interesting about um, Euro AUD, and it's how like it most likely uses fair value gaps to like trade going in its direction. So I did see this fair value gap here, right? I saw that, but then when I look at my Fibonacci extension tools, it tells me a different story. Ugh. So on my Fibonacci over here, when I draw it out, we're not even in a discount. We're not even in a discount. So I need the markets to literally come in below these areas for me to consider buying back to the upside. Right now we're still in um premium, so I'm not really interested in that. Um After the GBP JPY stopped me out, look at what he did, guys. Like I'm just at this point, I'm just like, yeah. But this is a break of structure to the upside. I can see that. So currently, my directional bias would be to catch some buys. However, I'm gonna need it to at least drop towards these lows. Once it gets somewhere here, then I can look for the buys. Same way I looked for these shorts, you know. So yeah, simple things, simple things. So let me get into gold because that's what currently trading, and it's looking promising, but anything can happen. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Let me just explain to you guys the reason why I took the trade and everything like that. So today in the morning I woke up, I saw that the daily tapped the fair value gap. So I was like, okay, let me go to my 1 hour. So now on my 1 hour, I see that from this type of the fair value gap, an instant sell-off, showing that it's kind of respecting this daily fair value gap, right? When I look to the left as well, I see it swept this liquidity. So I'm very strongly looking to sell the market at this point. We had a closure below here as well. However, this was late in the late in the day, so I'm not trading that. I'm gonna trade only at 8. So here you can see 8 o'clock. I looked for the setup. However, I went to the lower time frame because I identified that this 1 hour had a fair value gap. So that 1 hour fair value gap was kind of my um confluence because I was like, maybe from the 1 hour fair value gap, we could have a short position, yada yada yada. So I looked and then I saw that here markets took out this high. But then now I kind of used this high as a liquidity grab when it closed above because it also just immediately then closed below and inversed. However, markets just danced around and then decided to sweep and stop me out here. So I was like, you know what? I'm still strongly bullish. I'm sorry, bearish. And I think I just jumped the gun a bit too early. I should have just looked at this as the liquidity grab. This wasn't a liquidity grab anymore. So let me then catch some shorts again, which is what we're in currently right now. I haven't updated. Hold on, let me just let me add the the entry. So yeah, let me just add the entry. So yeah, this is basically the situation I'm in now. I entered once I saw the liquidity grab markets closed below. That was like pretty much my entry. So we entered at 4069. 4069. Okay. Can we can we like can we operate? Can we operate? Jesus. I don't know what's going on. Jeez. Bro, I can't even edit this thing. What's going on? Bro, this thing is fucked up. Shit's not working. Is it a network issue? I think it's a network issue, but like it seems fine. I don't know what's going on. Hello, settings. Yo, this thing is tripping. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's the network. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the network, yo. My network tripping. Psh, come on. There we go. Jeez, finally. So, like I said, 69, 69. That's where I entered. And I entered, wait, 69, what? Hold on. I entered at 69.10. 69.10. Yeah, so something like that. Um, we're just gonna have to wait and see, guys, how markets decide to play out. I don't like my network. It's tripping. I'm not really in the mood to record, but we're here. See, this is just bad, man. Oh gosh, and then you got 1 hour doing this. Ah, so initially I felt like I should wait for the 1 hour to close back into the range. Because if the 1 hour closes into this range, then it's more likely going to sell. So instead of me waiting for that, I decided I'll just most likely hop in and catch the cells early. Okay, now the network is fine. And I can catch the cells early. So that's why you guys see me already in the setup. I'm basically in the setup quite early due to those little situations that I told you about. So currently trying to make a 11R. So and I've lost 90 today. So if I can make back I'll make back basically roughly 500. Yeah, if I hit TP. So that's pretty much what we gotta wait for now. Don't you dare. I hope it doesn't. So yeah, and then guys, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, hey. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else to look at. I'm not too keen on selling. I'm buying or selling on the Nasdaq. I think it's currently still a little bit premature. I know that it's tapped into the 50% of the pullback. Yeah, it's tapped into the 50% of the pullback right here. So it could buy, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on it for now. We have like a whole hour candlestick that most likely just needs to close above there so that I can truly buy. So this is basically what I should have been doing for gold. However, I entered early and I didn't enter early on the Nasdaq. It's nice entering early when you get a confirmation on the 5 minute because you get to have a high risk to reward. But yeah, pretty much just gotta wait and see what happens, and I'll keep you guys posted. And as always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Um, yeah, and if you made it this far, appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.